Hi, it's Trixie, and we're doing all Wet and Wild today. All Wet and Wild. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I don't know. Well, I know I'm in a suit. I had a meeting this morning, but you want to make more money? Wear a suit. Who do I sound like? I got the glasses, the bald head. I don't have the exact amount of money, but time will tell. I have done an all one Maybelline video, all one Revlon. We've even done an all Wet and Wild video. Was one of the first. It was like during COVID. It was one of the times I was filming by myself when I just started self-taping. And Wet and Wild is one of those brands that it's like a fine wine. It just improves with time and it gets you a little drunk if you use it right. So I thought today we went shopping on wetandwild.com and we are gonna do an all brand new updated 2025 all Wet and Wild video and just see what the brand's been up to because I love Wet and Wild. We even did a Halloween video for Wet and Wild once. Fun fact, the Halloween Wet and Wild video I think was the first video Nick ever edited. That's how long ago that was. That was hundreds of videos ago at this point. So I'm excited. I shopped for all these products on wetandwild.com and then a whole drama happened. I'll tell you about it, but I'm gonna glue my eyebrows down and shave and be right back. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Scentbird. As a person who creates a visual fantasy for a living, I can tell you the way you smell is kind of as important as the way you look. Scentbird is a monthly subscription service that gives you a 30-day supply of a fragrance that you can pick out. So I have my usuals here. These are my usual suspects. I have some of my older favorites in here. I have the Red Dakota, Confessions of a Rebel, Get a Room. We keep this right here in the studio because we're always just grabbing them and going to set with them because you can throw it in a purse, super easy. But we have some new ones. Pink bottle. If you guys don't recall, there's these little refillable bottles. It twists to lock and it easily magnetic comes off when you want to switch it out. By 5 cents, this is in too deep. Tahitian vanilla, Italian bergamot, sparkling sugar. I can already tell you that I'm gonna love this. Let's spray. Wow, it's creamy. It is sparkly. It's gay. This smells like somebody who is a huge bitch, but super nice, like behind closed doors. Love. This one I'm gonna take out of my shell and put in my special little jar. Mudo. I've never had this brand before. Pink pepper, yuzu, coconut, blonde woods. This is what it smells like to be in a long committed relationship with a bottle of champagne. It's a little after party too. Like it's still a little, it also kind of smells like just getting out of the bath, like a bubble bath. Love it. RMS and Heretic Scarlet Moon, Blood Orange, Petitgrain, Violet Leaf, Hinoki Wood, and Cedarwood. This is, oh, I'm gonna love this. Freaky. Oh, it's so freaky. Oh, it's freaky. Oh my God, it's like an orange tree. It takes me back to massage school. I never even went. This is what a female CEO would wear. All right, we got one more before we get back to the video. You guys, remember that all of the fragrances at Scentbird are unisex. We're not gendering. We don't know what you do or who you are. We just want you to smell the way you feel like smelling. And these are 30-day supplies and they have everything from, you know, Versace and Prada all the way to like your indie brands, which I love. This one is the Maker Dream. It's vanilla, white sandalwood, cinnamon butter, and magnolia. This is mom's bosom. This is bosom. This is a warm, buzzy, sugary bosom. It's so creamy. That's beautiful. Use my code Trixie55 off for 55% off your first order at Scentbird. It'll be just a little over $8 for your first month in the US and Canada. All right, if I run into any of you and you don't smell great, I tried to help you. Back to that video. Look, I should make like gift baskets for a living. Isn't that beautiful? I think we should like do real quick history on the brand. Wetandwildbeauty.com. Wet n Wild's made budget beauty accessible to mass audiences since 1979. We continue to reinvent the meaning of value with high performance essentials and new innovations infused with nourishing key ingredients. I have noticed that Wet n Wild has started to make like, we have a skin brightener here or like a serum, Prime Focus Prime Serum, rose water, watermelon, and peony. Peony extract, I believe, is a calming agent. Watermelon is hydration. Rose water is calming and green tea is calming. This primes the skin and nourishes it for extended wear. You guys, I really do feel at this stage of my life, my skin needs to be primed to hell. I like a good old squirt in the face. I love before foundation, before primer. I love this type of product. Like my face feels good. The other thing I got, which this was a repurchase because you guys know if you've watched the channel that I love these Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Waters. Gorgeous. We refuse to compromise on quality and set expectations at standards well beyond our prices. I would agree with that. I mean, if they're talking about setting a standard beyond their prices, Wet n Wild's kind of the star of that. From a $2 lipstick for a first-time beauty shopper, that was me when I got Crushed Grapes lip gloss in 2008, to a $5 award-winning foundation championed by beauty influencers. That, of course, is the Photo Focus foundation. Right, cheer. I just gotta pee, because last time we used this foundation, they had that ridiculous shovel. They still have the shovel. Okay. All right. Wet n Wild starts as everyone's first beauty brand and surprises by going bigger and better with new launches. Honestly, their About Me is exactly what I think of them as. It is your first makeup product, and it kind of has gotten fiercer as the years have gone on. I love these spray waters. The cucumber is very horny, but this rose one, I just been on a real rose kick. I just wanted to do the skin prep real quick, but now I gotta glue my brows down, so we'll be right back. And we're back, so my brows are pretty much glued down, you guys. I'm just gonna use my usual face powder to finish gluing down my brows. I think to hold Wet n Wild to the standard of brow gluing down is a little unfair. I have my little iPad here. I spent $219 and I didn't get any face powder. I don't know. I didn't get a setting powder or a face powder. I guess I forgot. Oops. Do they make face powders? Oh, they make a finishing powder. Well, that would have never worked for me. So I like how I'm all about doing these like all one brand things until there's a product I'm sure won't work for me. But listen, I love my Makeup Forever powders. Brandon goes over to North Hollywood and goes down to the good old Nigel's. Hello, people of Nigel's. I used to go in there until we discovered that Brandon can go for me, and now I don't ever get to go shopping in there. But it's Sephora meets the Container Store meets the Halloween makeup store. It's meets a beauty shop. We should do a video. We should do a video where, well, we tried to do this. I don't wanna say who, but there was a huge YouTube creator, reached out and was like, hey, let's do a video. I want you to shop for my makeup. And I did a video, recorded it, shopping for all the products, sent it over, and then the video just never happened. But I, on a personal fan level, was disappointed. This is the Wet n Wild 5-in-1 Essence Primer, you guys. This looked like calamine lotion to me in the packaging. I was like, what is this? It has Galactomyces is a fungi.
It's a moisturizing agent with antioxidants.
Okay, we did the priming spray, we did a priming serum, and now we're doing a priming liquid. Girl, this feels like a serum. I probably could have done one of these. That's okay. But my face feels great. We are getting to one of my favorites. This is the Fantasy Makers Wet n Wild Sponge. Fantasy Makers is when Wet n Wild does like their special fantasy products, usually like Halloween or a very special collection. This is how big it is. I'm gonna wet this, and the size of it is gonna blow your mind. Brandon's a catcher, who knew? Look how big this sucker is. At Halloween time, run, don't walk. Get like 10 of these, and then you have all your sponges for the year. So I got 2 matte photo focus foundations. Do you guys remember, this was like right before COVID. I feel like everybody was discovering this on the internet. I remember a lot of YouTube makeup artists wearing this, and it is excellent foundation. This color, you guys, I've chosen soft beige. I don't know if this is normal, but as I've aged, my skin has gotten a little darker, probably sun damage. Oh, you guys, we forgot to pull our card. We're gonna watch the lights turn off. I hope this is a small business, and I hope we're helping them. Maybell, love your cards. I don't know why we just have fixated on them, but I like look forward to pulling them. They make me laugh. They make me laugh. And I don't wanna myself, but do you guys understand how I could see myself in this frog with heels on? I see her. I know her. I've done brunch with her. This is a nice foundation. Okay, let's pick our card. I trust myself. I do. I would say that I have okay, my friend Brandon James Gwynn, who made 2 birds in 1 stone, him and Fina Barbatal have both told me, what you need to do is tell me something was my idea. If it's your idea, just tell me I thought of it, and then I'm 100% behind it. I always think that I trust myself too much, and I have a hard time trusting others. I think everybody around me is like, just tell her she said it. You guys, this isn't a majorly full coverage foundation. I bet the internet would say that this is buildable. It's not ridiculously full coverage, but I think it'll work. I remember doing this video. This is one of the first videos this was during COVID, I think. And I was like, I'm gonna really just get into doing my videos on my own. I'm gonna get into doing my own sound and my own everything. This was also the video where I think I first said, a world famous drag queen with a passion for makeup artistry. I think that was the video. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Trixie Mattel. I'm a world famous drag queen with a passion for makeup artistry. And I remember watching that part and being like, oh, that's fun to say. It's like so egregiously confident that it's like funny to say. I like this brand, I love this brand. I have a huge issue with this. I don't know what other products use this as the applicator, a plastic stick. But then again, this foundation is $6.89. I want you to think about that, $6. So you guys, a Maybelline lip color is at least like 12. It's hard to be critical of the applicator when obviously they're trying to keep it under like a $7 price point. It's impressive. So I'm gonna switch over to my other shade here, you guys. I have Wet n Wild in porcelain as well. Have you guys ever watched Bob's Burgers, the television program? Tina says she has a pet. She has a porcelain horse named Horseland, and I always think of that when I think of the word porcelain. My porcelain horse, Horseland. I'm just gonna start building in the highlight. Now, we ran into an issue shopping for this makeup. I guess because it was such a large order, I didn't like verify my order, which I guess is a thing you have to do. So the order got canceled and Brandon had to go find all this stuff piecemeal. So Wet n Wild, this money almost went straight to you, but had to go the roundabout way. But I'm gay. I'll take the back entrance if I have to. It's supposed to be matte, but don't you guys feel like it kind of has some, I feel like I can see it shining a little bit, but that's just me. So I bought a bunch of these concealers. These are new for me. These are the Wet n Wild Incognito concealers. All day, full coverage concealers. I picked up 3 shades because I didn't really know. I didn't know. This foundation feels like it's gonna dry more. So I think that we should use this now so that it doesn't totally set, you know what I mean? Sometimes these drugstore foundations, once they set and then you're trying to contour over them, it's kind of like painting over dried down paint, you know? These are beautiful brushes. I don't love a brush wrap. I just don't like it. After you're done your makeup, sticking them in individual little holes, I don't like that. But I got a little Trixie cup here and I figure we can display them. Look, they could be Trixie brushes. If you guys are in Los Angeles, you guys follow Brandon. He's been doing stand-up all over LA now. So you guys could just on any weekend, just go see Brandon probably talk shit about me. I hope this works. I really don't know, you guys. I do like this little foundation brush. Something else I like about Wet n Wild brushes, you guys, they have this little divot. Do you see this? See that? There's a little divot to like rest your finger on. I quite like that. I've not seen other brands really do that. That looks pretty fucking good, doesn't it? I would say so. A good old chin strap. Come on, chin strap people. You guys, I'm gonna finish contouring and I'm gonna do like the highlighting with the other lighter shade of Incognito and we're gonna come right back. So we're back. We have this bizarre little nose on. I never do the nose without eyebrows. It's literally like Pinocchio caterpillar vibes. I don't know what it is, but I have a brow product. This is the Color Icon Brow Pencil. This color is called Blonde Moments. I don't want to stereotype that blonde people are stupid, but I wear blonde wigs for a living. And yesterday when I went to the DMV to take my test, I got 8 wrong. Well, this is taking my whole brain power to get in here. Oh, I got it. Let's try to do this brow. That's a little dark for me. Damn, it's a little high too. We're doing surprise today. I don't know, let's just do it, whatever. It's a very soft pencil. Normally these drugstore pencils are like really hard. I can appreciate that it's straw colored. A lot of times these blonde brow pencils from the drugstore, they try to make them accessible to everyone, so they make them like gray. People don't have gray eyebrows, so I don't know what that's about. Let's do some highlighting, shall we? Yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh, this is a Trixie brush. That was a cheater. I'm supposed to be using the Wet n Wild brushes. You're supposed to be putting on your physical fitness outfits. This is not a full enough concealer, so I'm gonna have to go full wand on the brow here. I don't feel like some days in the air you just can feel it. I don't think this is like the lucky day. I think today I'm gonna look like absolute garbage and then have to just roll with it. And that's nothing to say about Wet n Wild. That looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Not bad, right? Let's see. I'm also trying not to block the camera so much. I have a tendency to do these videos like this and then 2 hours later, I'm like, look, you know, we used to do at the makeup counter so you don't touch people's faces. They used to make us stand with one hand behind the back so you do makeup like this so you don't like claw. They call it the claw, where you just grab someone's face and like do that. You're not supposed to do that. Professional eyebrowism. That was pretty amazing, I thought. You guys didn't say anything, but that was pretty good. You guys always comment in these videos too, like, I love how excited she gets. It's like, the people who work here hate me. I have to like feel this for myself. Nick edits these videos. Nobody hates me more than that person right there and Brandon over there, okay? Okay? Unless you've edited videos of me or, you know, washed my tights, you don't hate me enough. That looks pretty good though, doesn't it? I'm gonna take one of these little fluffy brushes. I'm just gonna like buff this whole area. But I think it looks pretty good. The consistency of this concealer, it's gonna start to lift it off. So I think I'm gonna have to stop there and then kind of fix it up later. But I'm gonna do this side and we'll be right back. We're back. I have 2, like, by the way, the skin looks pretty good. I mean, that concealer, like, this looks pretty good so far. I got the Wet n Wild Color Icon and Go Commando. That's really beautiful. You guys, for context, we've talked about this in the channel before. These Color Icon shadows are probably the best. Not probably, they are the best drugstore shadows. If you guys have seen me do my Revlon video, even some of my Maybelline shadows, they're just not made for drag for me. These, if you're like putting on the clown makeup, I think Wet n Wild honestly makes the best shadows for that. That's pretty. This is called like Full Bloom. Is this a pressed glitter? Get out of town. Oh, I think I might have to use that. There's a pressed glitter in here. I gotta get wild. I'm gonna use the Bloom one. I think this is gonna be pretty. Let's try to use the Wet n Wild brushes. Come on, girls. There's no numbering system or anything on these, so I'm just kind of going blind. Oh, that is not gonna be. We're gonna do a little mix up. We're gonna use both. I have this deeper shade from Go Commando, and I'm gonna have to switch over to that because this thing is not gonna be deep enough for what I need. That's a good little start to that carb out. I'm just gonna do the other side quick. It's so funny because when you think of Trixie makeup, I guess like the layman, the you know, rando person probably just sees all eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is the least thing I spend time on this face. I just throw it on and move on with my life. There's some very exciting guests coming up, you guys. I don't wanna give any hints because what if they cancel last minute? But we have some really good guests coming up on the channel. But Rebecca's coming, just so you guys know. Rebecca's coming. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, Rebecca's coming on, Drew's coming on, you guys. Subscribe subscribe, by the way, so that you get reminded and alerted when the things go down. We were looking at the end of your analytics, and YouTube says that 50% of the people who watch our videos aren't even subscribed. I think that's wild. So what do? Just type my name into the search every week? Like, why don't you just subscribe? Please. Thanks a lot, AI. I don't think it's about AI. That's pretty good. You guys, I'm gonna be honest, for a drugstore shadow, this looks beautiful. Nice and warm, nice and rosy, nice and beautiful, very demure. You guys, I know I'm a little late on the very cutesy, very demure, but I was on break during that. So I missed that. I went on break during the most significant online event. I'm gonna try to bring this rosy color up a little higher because I really wanna see some rosiness, please, America. And I am gonna cheat a little bit. We don't have a face powder. And so I'm gonna set my brow with like a nice light face powder. This is just makeup forever. You guys have been working on Solid Pink Disco. I've been working on the playlist and the original mixes and all the visuals. Solid Pink Disco is going to be so horny this year. Please come. This one's gonna make last year look like the first draft. This one's nuts. Let's do some under shadow here. Gorge, right? That looks pretty good, you guys. I think it's time to powder. So we don't have a loose powder. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder. You guys know I love this. Oh, look at this little dual fiber brush. This would be a good first dual fiber brush if you're not sure about these. There's some makeup brushes I still like, depending on the week. I don't know if I see her. One of those brushes for me is fan brushes. I know that this is like, a lot of people love these. You notice at Trixie Cosmetics, we don't make a fan brush because it's just not my dream product, but I know that people love it. So maybe someday we'll make it because I know others enjoy it. I'm just gonna take my powders here and do some kind of doubling down on some of these highlights and stuff because again, I don't have any Wet n Wild powder, so we're just gonna use these. So before we do the lid, I gotta do this liner. So I'm gonna put the white liner on and be right back. Oh, that's, wait, Nick has a mustache. Can you show the people? Nick has a mustache right now and it's shocking.
29, gotta be daddy.
You look like you're on Teen Mom.
Dude,
out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, you look like a high school father. And you know, gay people are so sick. They're watching this and they're like, yeah, he does.
That's
like,
why it's working.
Yeah, gross. I'm gonna do a little bit under the eye here. I just need like a little more depth before I do this. I have a New Year's resolution in makeup and maybe you guys can hold me accountable. My New Year's resolution in makeup is to use less black shadow. When you introduce black shadow, it slowly swallows a look. And I really feel most of the time in makeup, you don't really want black shadow. You want dark gray or dark brown. You don't really want black because real black pigment, it eats the whole eye so quickly. So I'm trying to use less black shadow. The top of this is wet and Wet n Wild makes this pressed glitter. Do you guys see that in this full bloom palette? I want to use this, but I'm afraid it's not going to look right. Through no fault of Wet n Wild, I just think for my little Trixie makeup, it might not stick, but I think we should try, right? A lot of times these pressed glitters, they're basically like a silicone, like a dimethicone kind of gel that glitters suspended in. That's the reason it's pressed. There's really no powder to it. Let's try with the finger because I do know that the kids really like to apply these with the finger. I don't know, does it look like glitter to you guys? It is glittery, I just don't really see it too much. I probably should have done some shimmer shadow under it, but I just wanted you guys to really see it. Yeah, you almost need to scoop it and like rub it on. It looks better rubbed on. That looks pretty good. Think about how much is this? Let's look it up. $4.99, you guys, so $4.99 for 5 shadows, that's $1 a shadow. This is really impressive. I mean, earlier when we read the mission statement from this company, I mean, they are doing what they say they're doing, which is giving quality far beyond the price point. In today's makeup world, I think most people are trying to give you the opposite. So I think that's really impressive. That looks excellent. So I'm gonna do the other side with the glitter and do this black gel. I'm gonna use Hotline, of course, and I'm gonna be right back. And we're back. So I have all different black liners. They have 2 different types of felt tip liners. One of them is even brown, which I was pretty gagged by because not a lot of brands make a brown liner. So let's just like look at that quick. Look, ready? I think that's cool. I kind of want to use this because I'm trying to follow my rule of no black liner, but look what else they have. They have a super skinny waterproof liquid liner. Look. I think that's nice too. So I think we're gonna use both. Let's use the brown because we never have brown liquid liners. So let's just like go for it. I really like to cut my crease with like brown liquid liners because it really looks nice, but it's hard to keep them replenished because not every brand sells them. Look at that. Like the definition from that to that. Do you see how it just has like a vanishing point, that like fake eye crease? That looks really good. You guys are so lucky I'm here. What do you want to do? Oh, Nick's editing the podcast over there. Do you guys know that Nick edits Bald and the Beautiful? I don't know if you guys even know that. We keep our daughter fed. You know, I'm gonna take that skinny black one and I'm gonna use that right in the right in the very center too. I think that's gonna look really good. That does look really good. I was right. That looks awesome. I'm also gonna use the skinny tip to do the very end of these lines. This brand did not have like a white pen liner, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I have a white pen liner from another brand. I have this from Moira. Tina Barbatal gave me this. I stole it from her, so thanks, gal. Much better that looks when there's like a real white line there. That looks good. All right, so we do have some lovely cheek options. I didn't buy any blush options because I have a bunch of Wet n Wild blushes. I have this Color Icon Wet n Wild bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. I used to wear this out of drag all the time, and sometimes I don't remember a product, but the name makes me think, didn't I like that? So I bought this because I think that I used to like it, but I guess I could be wrong. I think it used to have more pigment than this, Bueller. You know what? Maybe I need to embrace subtlety here. That's always been kind of my forte. Do you see anything? Hello? I must have been going through a very subtle phase when I liked this. Girl, I think it blended the forehead out a little bit. All drag is valid. Okay, you know what? We're using it because we have it, but oh my God, I slipped. Like we just, I'll never use that again. So sorry, Wet n Wild. That was maybe my misremembering. Hold on, there was another color I did like. Wet n Wild bronzers. Ticket to Brazil. It sounds like somebody annoying would pull it out as a board game. If you guys want to play Ticket to Brazil, I know no one here knows the rules and we're all drunk, but I think we should play it. I hate that type of shit. It better be Uno or Yahtzee or something for people with a half a brain. I am at the point in my life where I cannot learn new games. I'm so sorry. Let's see, this is Ticket to Brazil. It's supposed to give you luminous, sun-kissed glow. I guess maybe for some people, this is the thing. With bronzer, there's a communication error because for some people, bronzer means contour. For some people, it means facial shimmer. It can mean a lot of different things to a lot of people, but I would like something to happen. I don't want to be a hater. I didn't mean to be dramatic and throw this away, but I have more bronzer on my pants right now than I do on my face. Well, the first ingredient's mica. That's an issue because mica's a frosting agent. Mica's an eyeshadows. It's a lot of filler. It's just not a lot of color. There's a lovely Mennonite woman who's very God honoring and she's gonna love this, but like, it's just it's not for me. So Wet n Wild, I'm sorry. But you know what? I bought this with my own money, so I don't feel bad. These I love. This is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. This is Blossom Glow. Absolutely beautiful. This is the best drugstore highlighter in my opinion. But I also got this one. This is Bloom Time. This is like a light copper peach, kind of like a Michael Kors kind of vibe. If you're a millennial, you know what that means. But I distinctly recall loving these Halo Glow liquid highlighters, so I think we should try it. Weird bottle. This I remember loving. This liquid highlighter is awesome. So, and I think if I remember correctly, it even works over powder. So let's see if we like this. We're gonna do a little bit of this first, and then I'm gonna put the powder over it, and lives are gonna be changed forever. So that's that. And then this Blossom Glow color is amazing. I guess I'll use the fan brush. You guys know I'm a fan brush hater, but since we have one, wow. I like kind of a lot. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Wow. Yeah, bitch. Say that shit to my face, bitch. I feel like with all this like heavy makeup, if I do the liquid first, the powder sticks like better and looks more concentrated too. So that's why I really like to use the liquid. But when I used to use this liquid one all the time, this is what I would use on my like body, for my body makeup, because the liquid blends in so easy. We need blush though. So I didn't buy any blushes because Wet n Wild's been sending me a lot of blushes. Is this that? Yeah, this is Naked Brown. Remember we used this a couple of videos ago? Do we have blushes? My own collection. Okay, yes, Pearlescent. Well, this is also a culprit of no color. What Shady Beaches? Is this new?
No.
Maybe this is the one I liked. Delusional. My whole forehead looks shimmery. That bronzer was so shimmery. My forehead looks like a fucking penny. I hate it here. That's nice. Shady Beaches is nice. Bronzer that bronzes. You guys, my forehead is metallic because of that Ticket to Brazil shit. Put some good vibes on the name of my sisters in Brazil. Let's do some blush. This pearlescent pink, if you guys recall, this also has no pigment, but let's just go for it. Let's commit to the bit at this point. Girl, got me pissed off. This is Mellow Wine. I haven't tried this one before. I do like these Color Icon blushes though. They are very beautiful and affordable. That's nice. I mean, that's not bad. Like, I'm being a little dramatic. This is still, I would still go on stage like this. I don't know if I would go on TV like this. It's just a little too much shimmer, a little too out of control and crazy. It's not bad. I like this. Mellow Wine. Damn. That forehead. We're almost to the end here. I think we should do some lips. I bought a bunch of stuff. Well, first I got this Big Papa mascara. I've tried this in the past and this was crazy. This was the first time when this came out, this brand sent me a pair of underwear that said Big Papa and I felt like, I felt crazy. I was like, why is Wet n Wild sending me underwear? The flat out unprovoked underwear. Thank you, Wet n Wild. I will try your mascara. We gotta put some lips on. I got a bunch of these pencils, you guys. I bought this 3-pack of these Hello Kitty pencils. Look at those. But I'm very interested in these Twist Up. This is a waterproof gel liner. It's like a mechanical pencil. I really hate sharpening lip liners, so that's nice. You know I love that pinky brownie shit, but what is this? Is this Lay Down the Mauves? I don't know about that. I'm just gonna do what I always do, which is switch all of them and then pick one. That's confusing. Look at this like orangey packaging. Look at this color. I could sit here and do this all day. Let's see. Okay, I got these Mega Blast matte lip colors. They have a really cool packaging. Hold on, I might have bought 3 of the same. That would be very me to just pick 3 of the exact same lipstick. Think Pink, we gotta try that one. Oh, that is pornographic. Look at that. We might have to try that. That might be kind of gross on me though. Has it ever stopped me before? No. Sometimes I watch these videos and I'm like, damn bitch, what the fuck were you thinking? I'll be like, God, that was crazy. And I'm like, that was 2 weeks ago. I'm not even looking back on it embarrassed. I'm like, that was not far enough away to look that bad. Wine Room? Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that. You know, I'm not like a mid-tone person, but I find on this channel when I try like a different type of lip color, you guys are always very encouraging. So let's try this. This is not really my usual thing. It's kind of like a fancy strawberry color. This is one of those Hello Kitty colors. This is called Darling. This is the stage in this makeup where I'm basically putting on a mustache. It's crazy. This is like a very old school pencil look. It's just a long wooden pencil. Very old school, but I like it. This is a very waxy product. They smell like my grandma's eyebrow pencil. Oh, perfect, the whole thing. Love that. Wet n Wild, don't embarrass me. I brought you here in front of these people. I kind of like the color though. My lips smell like crayons. Can I just be real with you guys? I love you. I love Wet n Wild. What I like about this brand is if you never tried a product like this color or this shade or whatever, you can try it without feeling like you're spending a bunch of money. And then if you really love like red lipstick, you could go buy yourself a $30 lipstick if you want to feel that fantasy. But this is a great line to just like try a color and then not feel bad about it. All right, what did I say? This is Wine Room. Let's do it. It's a very weird color for me, but let's do it. These Mega Last matte lipstick, they are very matte. And even Revlon, who I think makes some of the most beautiful lipsticks for like drugstore level, even their mattes aren't always super matte. This actually feels and looks very matte, which I can appreciate. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Is that delusional? I think it looks like a sexy version of a pink eraser from the end of a pencil. Like a pink eraser going to do like a hookup. But I really like it. So I'm gonna go put on my lashes and everything, and then we'll recap and we'll come right back. Oh, you guys. Oh, I can't believe it. I look great. Oh, it's a pretty look. The skin looks good. I just want to go through and talk about everything because some of these, now that I'm looking at the end, some of it I'm like, I love that. First things we used the Wet n Wild Prime Serum. Loved it. We used the Wet n Wild 501 Primer Liquid. I feel like they're almost interchangeable. Maybe they are the same thing and I understood it incorrectly, but I liked those. Wet n Wild Rose Spray. This is gorgeous. It's supposed to be a 3-in-1 prep, set, and refresh. So technically, I guess we could do it at the end, but we have the cucumber version, so we might as well do it. This was my original favorite. That feels amazing. This is very much like water-based. I just don't know if I need to feel water sprayed on my face at the end of a makeup. I don't know where that came from. I don't always like crave that. And today, because this foundation was a little glowy, I don't think I really would have done that, but I just wanted to try it. Up next, we have the Wet n Wild foundation. This is pretty good. I mean, I don't love the applicator, but if you're remembering, $6.89, I think for that price, this is probably the best this price foundation I've ever tried. It's very beautiful. It's a great product. Up next, we have these Incognito concealers. I thought all things considered, these blended pretty well. In the light of day, I maybe could have gone a shade deeper on the contour. Like to me, my forehead contour is like gone. You guys gotta admit, the skin looks pretty flawless. Like, am I delusional or does the skin look really good? I have nothing bad to say about these. Do I love them as much as I love like the Maybelline like Age Rewind? Probably not, but I like this a lot better than a lot of concealers I tried from the drugstore. So I'm gonna say yes. The Color Icon shadows. I have 2 palettes here. I have Full Bloomin' and I also have Go Commando. I'm wearing both. It looks excellent. Like the shadow looks excellent. You guys, this pressed glitter looks excellent. This looks like the pressed glitters from the Solid Pink Disco palette. And I know how hard that is to make a really good pressed glitter. That is beautiful. I would wear both of these again. Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. I do love these. I'm a hater for the ones that are just all shimmer. I ended up liking this Mellow Wine, but you guys, that pearlescent peach, it's just a highlighter. But I love that Naked Brown color from them. I would say this is like a must try from Wet n Wild because for the value, it's great. Up next, we have these lovely liquid liners. My God, this brown liner, you guys, I have my real kit sitting over here. This is going directly in there. And I'm actually I have So Defined by Wet n Wild. I'm gonna swap that out as well for Big Papa. I thought this looked really good and I kind of love the little crown packaging. And then brow pencil. You guys, this is kind of worth paying attention to. Many blonde brow pencils at the drugstore are basically gray. This one actually is straw color. It's actually the color of like someone's lowlights in their blonde hair. The Color Icon Bronzer Ticket to Brazil. This to me was a little offensive. This is just not for me. I do have this other one that I guess I loved called What Shady Beaches. I mean, it definitely has more color, but you guys, these had so much shimmer. And the way I use bronzer, I want to control the shimmer on my face. But the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters, including the liquid one, they are the most affordable and they look as good as every other highlighter. Look how pretty that is on my cheeks. Can't recommend these enough. Lip pencils. You guys, I got a bunch of them. I swatched them to hell. I think they also have great lip pencils. Brushes. I mean, this is 17 brushes and it was 25 bucks. This might not be the brushes that's like your main makeup kit, but we're talking like brushes to keep at work, keep in your purse, keep at your boyfriend's house, keep in the car. I think we all have our like premium brushes we love and then our brushes that we're like, oh, that one's floating around the bottom of my purse looking crazy. These are a really nice version of brushes you don't have to get worried about if something happens to them. They're beautiful. And finally, the Mega Last lipsticks. I have been wearing these like Mega Last lip colors since I was 19, 20. This color specifically, this Wine Room, why do I live for her? Isn't it beautiful? What do you guys think? I think it's so pretty. Now that I have it on, I love it. This might be one of the most positive all-one brand videos I've ever done. Maybe it's because I was going into this a fan of Wet n Wild. If anything, I would say skip the Color Icon bronzer. I don't really get it. Of these two, I would say get this primer serum and not this primer liquid. Thank you guys for joining me here today. Wet n Wild, you own my ass. I love you. I will always love you. And I hate to say now more than ever, I think this year we're all gonna need cosmetics and makeup to give ourselves a little pick-me-up once in a while. Don't forget the girls down at Wet n Wild, because that product you're not sure about, a shade you want to try, we've got that. But also some of these products, like this foundation's beautiful. These priming products are beautiful. These don't have to be as affordable as they are for me to be as happy with them as I am, but it's a major selling point. Like the price for this is only amazing because the quality is amazing. Do you know what I mean? If these products were really cheap but were not good, we wouldn't care. But Wet n Wild makes really competitively priced, like bargain priced products with really nice formulas. And girl, give it up for Miss Wet n Wild. Thank you guys for joining me and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.